The following segment is sponsored by 4Life. With more than 80 patents and accreditation with an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, 4Life has been a world-leading manufacturer of immune system nutraceuticals for more than 25 years. The company's key ingredient is something called transfer factor. Today we have Dr. Brent Vaughn, who is here to tell us all about it. Welcome to the show, Doctor.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, I'm excited to hear about this because I find the immune system so intricate and so interesting. So tell me a little bit about what exactly is transfer factor and what does it come from or what does it do?
Well, transfer factors are actually a discovery now over 70 years old. So back in the 1940s, identified by Dr. Sherwood Lawrence. He found these originally in blood, so something all of us carry every single day. And since then, we have found that they also occur in cow colostrum and chicken egg yolks. Much more economical, much more consumer-friendly sources for it. And so that's where we concentrate these from and make it into a supplement that everyone can take.
How interesting. Okay, so 4Life has been in business for more than a quarter century. Will you tell us a little bit about the arc of your research and over that period, what have you guys done?
Sure. I mean, 4Life Research, it's in the name. It's something that we were founded on. It's something we have continued to do. And especially in the last 10 years, we've really made it an effort for us to get not just the research, but to make sure that it's published in peer-reviewed journals. And we do it also in what are called open access journals. So that's free for everyone. We pay all the publication costs so that everyone else can have free access to the information and the knowledge that we collect. And over the last few years, we've tried to get about 2 or 3 studies published every single year. In fact, we have 2 studies that are due out here in the next month and a 3rd one following a month or 2 after that.
Well, I think as technology is increasing and people love to be able to dive in and really understand, one, the body and how it works. So this is really incredible. You guys are able to give this to the community. So finally, I understand the most recent clinical study has produced some really revealing results. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so the study started off with a few people who had never been exposed to transfer factors, never taken them before in their life. And so we sat them down in a calm, relaxing environment because, as you know, stress can impact your immune system, right? And all of us kind of deal with that to some degree. And so we wanted to make sure that that was reduced as much as possible with it. So after a couple hours of relaxation and just being calm, we took a blood sample. And then they took the product. And then an hour later and 2 hours after that, they took more blood. And we then looked at about 30 different parameters out of that blood to see what had changed from before they took it to those 2 hours afterwards. And we found that within 2 hours, there was evidence that the 4Life transfer factors had activated the immune response, and you could see that in that very short time frame, there was already a measurable impact on immune function.
This is incredible. Can you send me all of this information? I need to hear all about that. Where can we go for more information for people to dive more into this?
Well, the easiest place to go, obviously, is just 4life with the number 4.com. And there you will find everything on the products. You see the research that's been published. Be able to read it for yourself. It's all in one place.
It's incredible. We're all, I think, wanting to better our lives and we all have different bodies, and so to be able to have knowledge like this is really important for each of us. So thank you for doing all that you're doing for everybody.
That's our pleasure.
Well, thank you again for coming on the show as well, Dr. Vaughn.
Thank you for having me.